Good morning. My last full day here is. Woo! Woo! You okay, baby? I got you that time. Seriously, this camera, I've dropped it a lot. Anyway, like I was saying, my last full day here in Seattle. I'm leaving tomorrow. First trip on a plane in what, like 6 months, 7 months. I'm going back to New York. I haven't seen my parents in over 7 months, so I'm gonna see them. I've got a surprise for them, something I've been working on. I mentioned this before, for about 2 years I've been working on it. So hopefully they like it, but tomorrow I'm flying out. So today I wanna just do all the precautionary stuff. I'm gonna go get tested right now, just to make sure I'm good. I'm doing a same day testing, so I'll know by tonight. Like, I'm sure I'm good, but I just want to take that extra precaution before I get on a plane with other people. Just to, you know, like Donald Faison says, keep it 100, you know? I think tickles your brain a little bit. Okay, the worst part of my day is probably done. My flight is tomorrow evening. I'm taking a red eye, so I figure between now and then, and all the packing and all the stuff, we're just gonna eat as much as we possibly can. Just go to all the places I'm gonna miss when I'm not here, and I know exactly where we're gonna start. One thing you cannot get in New York City is a good bowl of pho. Like a really good bowl of pho. You can't find it in New York. So one more before I leave. How is it every single time I'm eating food in Seattle, a bee's here? I really don't think it's a bee anymore. I think it's the bee. It is the bee. It's just following me wherever I go. Getting all up in my food business. There, baby, spin around. Show us them curves. Oh, wow, so pretty. This is a big part of the reason why the pho scene in New York just stagnates. It hasn't caught up. It's just never gonna catch up. Is there any pho in New York City that has half a pack of ribs swimming around in it? I don't think so. Bathe it a little bit, make it feel good. Treat it well, it'll treat you well. I always say that about food. This is one of my favorite pho places, maybe in the country. And please don't get all judgy on me when it comes to my sriracha needs. I mean, I've seen people about this. They told me, if I don't have enough chilies in my system every single day, I die. Maybe that was just a dream. I think it's true though. Is it ever really satisfying eating a great bone soup without gnawing the bones? The answer is no. The answer is heck no. That was a great breakfast. Can't leave Seattle before coming back here. This has got to be one of my favorite things in Seattle. Smoked salmon belly. Correction, this might be one of my favorite things in the world, especially like gnawing this little bit of fat off the skin. If you live around here and you never had this, you need to rectify that mistake immediately. And if you've been here and you missed out on this, as soon as the world opens up, come get yourself a bowl. I mean, there's no reason why anyone shouldn't fall absolutely madly, deeply, insanely in love with this. I mean, let me repeat what this is. Fatty, smoked salmon belly. This is the pork belly of the sea. I know there's something wrong with my lens right here. It's appropriately making this glisten right now. I think this thing in the short rib pho, some of the best surf and turf combo you can find anywhere. Like, this is what I'm talking about. You scrape the skin and all that fat. This is all salmon belly fat right here. That might be better than pork belly. Yeah, I've said it. It might be better. You know, I had a thought the other day, because I've been quoting a lot of Shakespeare lately in my videos. I'm pretty sure Shakespeare didn't love food, or the food just wasn't that good when he was around, because all the stuff he's writing about love, if something like this was around back then, he would at least devote one act to this. I'd be like, at 16, Hamlet would just be sitting there plotting his revenge while munching on a fatty, smoky salmon bowl. Very poetic. I think I'm losing it. Just 2 meals, I'm already, it's not putting me to sleep. I mean, I was kind of debating between There's a really famous Seattle fried chicken place called Ezel's, something like that. But I've been wanting to try this fried chicken at Fats, and I was here before and they weren't open. So let's try this again. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. Can I get whatever you think is the best thing I should get?
Okay.
Whoa. Look at all. That is a lot of sweet potato fries. Look at the size of this biscuit. It's honey. Oh, honey drizzled on top. Oh, good Lord. Oh, piping hot too. Golden crusted biscuit drizzled with honey with a fat giant piece of chicken in the middle. Crispy on the outside. This is one of the most overwhelming chicken sandwiches I've ever held in my fingertips. Speechless. I feel like I should be walking with this thing like so over onto Pride Rock and anointing a king. This is gonna make you hate every single other biscuit chicken sandwich you've ever put in your mouth. It's gonna make you regret those times. It's gonna make you hate yourself for thinking that was at all decent and delicious when this existed somewhere else in the world. Chicken, incredibly juicy, crispy outer shell, lightly battered, but the biscuit, oh my God, so crumply with that great honey sweet crust. And from the biscuit to the chicken, everything is flavored perfectly. After you guys go get that obligatory salmon belly, please come here and get this. Since I started doing this food show, I feel like we have a connection, right? You guys know, I want the best for you. I want the best for your food-loving face, okay? This is the best for your food-loving face. Every bite is just buttery, it's juicy, it's just flavor compounded. From the texture to the sweetness to the aroma, nothing bad I can say about this at all. Must have in Seattle, must have. This is the University District. I actually like this block. It's tons of good Chinese places. Got a noodle place over there, chicken and beer. Xi'an noodles here, fresh udon there. There's a hot pot place here. I'm looking for, oh, there it is. This is like the new it boba place. Say hi. See you guys. See you later. I'm actually really excited to try this. Everyone's been messaging me about this place. First ever boba tea review from me. This is like their top milk tea. That's very nice. And taste the tea. Obviously a little creamy. Very fragrant too. Oh, not bad. I wonder who this guy is. Maybe this is the guy that yells a lot. Oh, it's really refreshing. I think some mint in here too. Not bad. I'll go back to this place. I'm actually waiting around because my car's supposed to be fixed now. So I gotta go pick up my car and then go home and finish packing. And it's gonna take me a while because I'm leaving for quite a long time. Oh, car's done. Just got home and my results came in and I am COVID-free. I can get on a plane. All right, leaving tomorrow, so I gotta figure out, oh, my fridge is, see what food I need to eat before I leave. Oh my God, I forgot I had all this Kobe steak. Oh, good Lord, look at this thing. Oh, I gotta eat this before I leave, okay. So, defrost is, I don't think this is defrosting tonight, so, breakfast, Wagyu. I have all this ice cream and gelato. I have no idea what to do with this. Bubble tea ice cream. God. Oh, so much ice cream. Oh, and I still have one big jug of kimchi left. Does kimchi expire? So, okay, kimchi lasts 1 week in the open fridge. It stays fresh for 3 to 6 months, as long as there's no mold. That is a long time. I hope we all learned something today. So I've been just sitting here looking through my phone, like just thinking about, you know when you're trying to decide what to eat and you have no idea what you want to eat? Like one option is I could try to eat all the ice cream in my freezer. Second option would be to eat that big jug of kimchi. Third option is, of course, I have instant noodles. Oh yeah, let's do that. I have all the, come here, my room of snacks. I don't sleep in here. I have all my snacks live here. And I have a box of instant noodles from Japan that Lily sent me. Ippudo? Oh, I'm gonna eat this. Tied for my favorite instant noodle in the world. I'm gonna eat this. These two right here are my favorite instant noodle in the world, in the whole wide world. These are my favorites. Oh, and this one, I never tried this one before. I'm gonna try this. I'm feeling a bit emotional right now. First of all, I've been in this apartment since lockdown happened. So for over 6 months now, and once I leave here, I don't even know when I'll be back. Like, I don't know. And honestly, I don't know if I'm staying in Seattle or not. Once I come back, there's so many things that just completely unknown to me at this point. Maybe I'm just getting a little too hungry, so let's eat this first. And while we're waiting for the water to boil, a huge thank you and shout out to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video and continuing to support this channel. Now, if you guys never used a VPN before, I highly recommend that you do so as soon as possible. And for several reasons. One is security. Right now, of course, we're all online. Some of us are going out more, accessing different Wi-Fi hotspots. So right now, it's more important than ever to secure our digital information. Like I told you guys before, if you ever try to Google any keyword or any brand name where you're chatting with your friend about a particular product or brand, all of a sudden you start seeing ads for that popping up everywhere. It's annoying, it's scary, and that's because people are creeping on your digital information. So what a VPN is a virtual private network. And what it does is that it encrypts and secures all the information that you're sending through the internet. So people who you don't want having access to your information won't have it. Surfshark also has HackLock ID, so if anyone's trying to access things like your email, you're gonna get alerted right away. Actually, I had a friend just message me 2 days ago, and she told me that someone actually hacked into her Instagram account. So digital theft, all this stuff is very real, and we gotta protect ourselves against it. Also, another reason to get Surfshark is that if you don't know, you can actually have access to different Netflix catalogs depending on which country you're in. So Netflix Japan actually has different content than Netflix US, and when you use Surfshark VPN, you can have access to all these different catalogs. If you guys wanna give Surfshark a try, use my link down below in my promo code Mikey Chen. You're gonna get 85% off the regular price and 3 more months for free. Also, the great thing is Surfshark has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if it doesn't do any of the stuff I'm telling you that it does, get your money back, no questions asked. Like I mentioned, I've been using Surfshark before they became my sponsor, and I'm very, very picky about who I work with. So this is absolutely a product that I use and I recommend. Let's start with Sutta. This is, again, one of my, tied for my favorite instant noodle in the world. This is so good. And this, honestly, I'm telling you, I'd rather have this than go wait in that restaurant. Like, I waited like 2 hours to eat in the restaurant, but I would have been just as happy with this. And if you try to bring this back to the US from Japan, if you get caught by customs, they will confiscate it, mainly because of this. That is a piece of pork belly. They don't allow this in the US. But if you can get your hands on one, and again, thank you so much, Lily, for sending this to me. It is just a treasure. Like, I've been holding on to this for like months. You know, in Chinese we call it 不舍得吃. Like, I wanted to save it. Like, I just couldn't bring myself to eat it. I only have like 1 or 2, but you know, it's just, it's such a treasure. So happy. This is the closest I'm probably gonna get to Japan this year. Also, I found a piece of leftover salmon and I dumped the remaining kimchi and the juice on top of it. I think that will turn out very well. I really don't see anything bad in here. Salmon, good. Kimchi, good. Chili's, good. This will act as my ramen chaser for tonight. I've never tried this before. Oh, it's from 7-Eleven Premium Gold. You know, that's gonna be good stuff. Oh, noodles fantastic. It's a little thicker than your regular noodles, so it got that nice bouncy texture. Hello, baby. I see you've been ordering that nice Korean skincare stuff. You all sorts of smooth and bouncy. Man, this is so good. I need a little Netflix and chill time. Rewatching Rise of the Phoenixes. Oh, by the way, great Chinese drama to recommend to you guys. Watch Joy of Life. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. Joy of Life. Trust me. So good. Also so funny. Be right back. Green tea cheese creamer. 30% sugar. Yeah, that's the guys that work here. Yeah. I'm gonna miss being able to do that. Just walk a couple blocks and go grab a bubble tea. Good morning. It's about 2 hours before my flight. Y'all ready for some breakfast? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Because the steak is so big, I'm using Big Bertha. One last time. I gotta get one of these when I'm in New York. And it's gonna finish it off in the oven. That looks like a juicy piece of steak. Oh my God, that is a thick piece of steak. Look how juicy that is. First time cooking something this thick. I don't know whether I just bit into a piece of fruit or a piece of meat. The reason I'm eating this big steak is, one, I don't want to leave it in the fridge and keep thinking about it, you know? And two is, I don't plan on eating on the plane, so I'm not gonna eat for the next 8 hours or so. Not only am I not eating, I'm not gonna drink any water, so I don't have to go to the bathroom. I don't wanna go to the bathroom on the plane. I just wanna get on the plane, wrap myself up in something, and then get off the plane. That's my whole strategy today. Oh, so good. That is eating it the way our caveman ancestors would have wanted. So happy. Steak for breakfast. Seriously, I really don't know what could have been better than this. My last meal here in Seattle. It just took so long to cook. I only have like 30 minutes left, so I gotta eat up and head to the airport. See you in a bit. All right, to fly today, my friend sent me this. She sent me a hazmat suit. Let's see if I can actually wear this. Hope it's not too hot. And if you're wondering, yeah, I'm extremely paranoid about this flight. Extremely paranoid. And I will take every precaution I can. Oh, it's like a onesie. It's a little hot. All right, I'll wear it for a while to the airport and see how I feel. It's already like 2 minutes in. It's already getting kind of hot in here. Oh my God. Plus I just ate a steak. I'm like, meat sweat is everywhere. I don't know. Okay, I'll decide later. Oh, you know what? This actually fits pretty well. It's, you know, after the meat sweat's gone, it's pretty cozy. By the way, thanks so much, Sophie, for sending this to me. I think it's fashionable. Let's go. Usually these lots are full of cars, but you see it's pretty much empty. Whew, that was hot inside that suit. Back at Flushing, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been away for years. It's about 10:30 at night. There's a soup dumpling place still open till 11:30. Thank New York for that. Let's go get some soup dumplings for dinner. Soup dumplings. By the way, thanks so much to my friend Justin for getting me this mask. He just made it for me. Thank you so much, Justin. Oh, and I do have masks for sale down below. Check it out. And there is a parking spot. You don't see that a lot. Oh, the skewers place is open too. Oh, I feel like I'm home. Whoa. When did this place become like a night market? Oh, this is new. New seafood place. I think they're closing. All right, they're closed. They're only open till 11:30 on the weekends. What else can we eat? Well, let's get a couple skewers first and then decide. Oh, I missed this. Everything's closed. Can't find a single noodle shop or dumpling shop. Oh, this place is still open. Hot Kitchen Sichuan. Let's see if we can find some noodles. Yep, hope is shattered. Oh man, I thought I could just come back to New York, grab a bowl of noodles or some dumplings, and then head home. I see an open sign. At this point, I don't even think I care what it is. Korean restaurant is still open. Ooh, maybe they got dumplings. Well. What is this place? Yeah, that's definitely Why? Why do you have to lie with us? Why don't you turn your sign off when you're closed? Okay, desperate times. I know what to do. Traffic at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I am really back in New York. Home sweet home. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I miss that. You can see the entire Milky Way from my house. Oh man, maybe I'm just a country boy. Oh, it's dark. Oh, good. Didn't mean to freak out a little bit. It gets really dark here. Like really dark. Does it look a little creepy to you guys? Oh my god, I bought a bunch of dried foods just in case like the end of the world came. So this is like a year worth of dried food. I should do a taste test for this. This is crazy. This is not a sponsor. I paid for this. This is like so expensive. But this is when the pandemic first started, and I didn't know how bad it was. So I thought I was gonna be trapped here for like a year. So I got this. Man, it's a lot. All right, we're gonna do a survival food taste test at some point. Okay, it's pretty late. It's like 1:30 a.m. So about what, 9:30, 10:30 in Seattle. I'm starving. I gotta cook some noodles up. Korean supermarket cold noodles. I haven't had a bad one yet. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. I think part of my anxiety was like living in an apartment building full of people where, you know, you go outside, there's people everywhere, you share the same elevators. Not everyone's wearing a mask even though they're supposed to. But here, I'm in the middle of the woods. I ain't afraid of no squirrel outside having COVID. Also, being here is like I'm no longer compressed. Like this is tons of open space. I feel I can be loud. Hey, anybody here? Okay, well, that might have been not the best question to ask a creepy house located in the middle of the woods in a dead-end street. Please don't answer. Anyway, bottom line, happy to be back. Now, let's talk about this flight, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering how the whole flight process was and how good were they dealing with COVID. So I flew Alaskan Airlines. I did a lot of research. I narrowed it down to Alaskan Airlines or Delta Airlines. But Alaskan was cheaper, so obviously I took that. As you can see, the plane was about half full. The boarding procedure was fine. They boarded the back of the plane first. All the flight attendants had masks. Everyone on board had masks. So that was really good. And also there was social distancing. There was no middle seats. In first class, you don't get someone sitting next to you. That was all good. I didn't eat anything on the flight, obviously. I was, as you can see, I pretty much just cowered in my corner. I didn't move basically the whole entire flight. But they were giving out drinks. They weren't serving, like typically on first class, you would get a hot meal or something. I think they were giving out like a cheese plate, but that's about it. I think the only problem I had with that whole flight was the end when everyone is getting off the flight. That's when it was pretty chaotic. Like, really, there was no difference between getting off of a plane during a pandemic and before the pandemic. There was really no difference. Everyone still got up like as soon as the little beep went off. Everyone still got up. Everyone lined next to each other. Like, I felt really uncomfortable, so I basically cowered back into my seat a bit more. But like, it was really no social distancing there. It was just like people right next to each other. That was the only part that made me kind of feel uncomfortable. Otherwise, I feel like it was okay. Like, I don't think I would fly if I didn't need to, but it was an okay experience. Yeah, finally back. Like, I feel a big part of my anxiety is gone as soon as I pulled up to my drive and I went into my house. And I know there's gonna be some people who are like, you're way too paranoid, you're taking this way too overboard, but you know what? Yeah, I am paranoid, I am, okay? I have friends who caught this. I know firsthand what some people are going through. Also, I don't wanna be responsible for spreading it to anybody else. So yeah, I'm overly paranoid, I'm overly cautious. That's what makes me feel comfortable, and that's what I'm gonna do. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and the beautiful people of Seattle, I don't know when I'll see you again, but thank you for the lovely 6-7 months of rainless weather. You guys were awesome. The food was, can't wait to go back. I really do love it over there. As always, thank you all so much for watching. See you later.